It is always, always, always a federal offense. And anytime that you have a deprivation of rights under Colorado law, crime that occurs in conjunction with kidnapping, the punishment as prescribed by law is death. Supreme Court, it's death. So read about it. Look it up, guys. So we have a very, very serious offense. It's very simple to show. Very simple. Constitution says you had to do it. You didn't do it. And why didn't you do it? Because you believe that a state has the power to abridge and violate the Constitution of the United States of America. You believe that states have the authority to be able to break down and destroy the one thing the people of the United States believe in. And I'm telling you right now, public officials, don't go that direction with us. Don't go that way, because I got 330 million people standing behind me. You got less than 1 million standing behind you. Who's going to win this fucking battle? Sorry. Let's do the familial unit now. So for the family, we've gone through it. We've shown there's a right to have an intimate familial relationship. You have a right to have a relationship with your child. God made you a mother. God made you a mother. If God doesn't want you to be a mother or father, God can take care of that. It's not a creation of the state. So the same thing exists here, although it's not enumerated. It's not written. It was incorporated. The Supreme Court of the United States, 1984, incorporated it in through a judicial ruling. We can all read the ruling. 1984, Roberts v. United States. It's written on those affidavits right there. That's the case that you guys, that case, the United States Supreme Court said you have the right to have an intimate familial relationship with your child without governmental interference. So when an agent of the state, in this case CPS, when CPS chooses to rely upon that inferior state statute that is in violation of the Constitution of the United States of America, when they choose to rely upon that inferior state statute that permits them to go out and interfere with your familial unit, your relationship with your child, that prosecutor, that CPS, whoever that law enforcement, whoever that might be, they have a duty and responsibility to make sure the power they exercise is consistent with their authority. If they choose to exercise their power based upon the inferior state statute that deprives you of your right already incorporated by the Constitution of the United States of America, they just committed a crime of deprivation of rights under Colorado law. Same way as the indictment. When they bring that to a judge and they say to the judge, I'd like you to take this child away. I'd like you to terminate the parental rights right here. That judge has a duty and responsibility to make sure the power he exercises is consistent with his authority. If he chooses to exercise his power based upon the CPS's abuse of power, who decided that they could interfere with your familial unit without lawful authority in violation of the fundamental rights that you're guaranteed to have, that judge is also now depriving you of rights guaranteed by the Constitution of the United States. Title 18, subsection 242, and he's also now established conspiracy by between himself and the CPS agent or the whoever that might be, right? And then when he signs that order, it says, yeah, take the child away and let's go and adopt him out, right? Or whatever that might be. That officer, because there's always going to be an officer involved. Remember, CPS is enforcing the laws of the state, therefore they are operating under the highest